Hi everyone! Let's talk about how to cite a journal article in MLA format. I have the citation for citing a journal here on my screen. I have the author's last name, comma, author's first name, followed by a period, the title of the article in quotation marks, followed by a period, the title of the journal in italics, followed by a comma, volume number, comma, issue number, comma, the date of publication, comma, page numbers, followed by a period. I also have the name of the database or the website that I got the journal article from in italics, and if I did find this journal article on a website, I will include a URL as well. If you found the journal article through one of the SCC library databases, you don't need to include a URL for the database. Just the database name will be sufficient. And then end with a period. So it's important to know that not every journal article is going to have every single element of the citation. It's very common for journals to not have a volume number or an issue number, for example. And if you don't have certain information, you can just skip it. So let's practice citing this article here. I have artificial intelligence as a digital privacy protector as my article. So I'll start with my author's name in last name, comma, first name order. So that will be Els, comma, Andrea Scripa, followed by a period. Next, I'm going to have the name of my article in quotation marks. So artificial intelligence as a digital privacy protector. I'll also have a period and then I'll close out my quotation marks. So next is going to be the title of the journal in italics. And the title of my journal is the Harvard Journal of Law and Technology. And I'll follow that with a comma. Next is going to be the volume number, and I'm going to spell out volume, V-O-L, with a period at the end. And my volume number is going to be volume 31. I'll include a comma after the volume number, and then I'm going to move on to the issue number, which is spelled out N-O with a period, and then the issue number, which is 1. And then I'll add a comma after that. Now, since this article is multiple pages long, I am going to use PP period to show that this is a multi-page article. And then I'm going to include the page numbers, which are pages 217 to 234. And I'll close that out with a period. Finally, since I found this article in one of the library databases, I'll include the name of the database in italics. I found this article in Gale Power Search. And then I'll close out with a period. Since I didn't find this article on a website and I used one of the library databases, I don't need to include a URL for the information. The final thing that I'll need to do is make sure that my citation is double-spaced. And includes a hanging indent. And there you have it. I've completed a citation for a journal article in MLA format. If you have any questions about citing journal articles, please feel free to ask a librarian.